Hello everybody, welcome to this presentation about Veridian, a company that's truly powered by purpose. My name is Robert McFadden, I'm the Vice President here in Australia, and I'm about to talk to you about a company that I have absolute passion for. We are a mission-based company first and foremost. In fact, we started with a very clear vision and mission, and that was to leave every place better than when we found it. And part of what we do is we do sustainability events all over the world. In fact, I don't know if many people know this, but one large tree can provide enough oxygen for 2 people. So the more that we're adding to the environment instead of taking away from it, the better we're leaving the planet for those that come after us. We sell 2 products. We sell affordable responsible energy, and we also offer affordable zero carbon travel. Because what we have learned in business is that giving people more sustainable choices has truly become a movement. Our company's original foundation started in 2009. Since then, we've paid out over $100 million in commissions. We have grown our small company to the point where we are the number 53 all-time direct sales leader when it comes to the DSN's top 100 companies in relationship marketing industry. That represents a 549% growth since we started. We have 25,000 independent associates and 250,000 customers. We've done 293 global and local sustainability events in order to contribute to our vision and mission. Globally, we sell energy, solar, and zero carbon travel. And in 2016, with the launch of Australia, we became an international company. Here in Australia, we offer what is called Veridian Simply Right. It is an energy and gas product where we have completely upended the market. We offer everyday low rates, easy monthly billing. We have an Australian-based service team right here locally. And everything we sell in our energy products offsets the impact of the environment by 50%. The reason that that's so important is we believe that everybody uses electricity. As you walk down the street, you're going to come across somebody who uses your product or your service. And that, to us, is a very big part of why we sell the responsible energy product that we do. First of all, energy is sold 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Something we enjoy being able to offer to our friends and family. We chose Australia as our first international market because it's a $20 billion industry here locally. That represents approximately 11.7 million meters that we in fact can convert over to and sell into our product and service, our chosen product and service here in Australia. We operate in 4 deregulated markets here: South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales, and then Southeast Queensland. In addition, we also have 2 natural gas markets. We call these our dual fuel markets. That's the state of Victoria, as well as a fair portion is certainly the most populated areas of New South Wales. However, recently we just announced that we would be offering a product called Travel Light. Travel Light is our Travel Light is our zero carbon travel product that allows you to travel the world and yet leave very minimal impact on it. That also made us a national product that allows us to sell in all the markets, including Tasmania here in Australia. Now, if I were to ask you one simple question, if time and money were of no issue, what would you do more of? And 98 out of 100 people say they would travel. Well, why is it that we travel? People love to travel. We travel because, number 1, we want to build relationships. Number 2, gain perspective. 3, relax, which is certainly an amazing aspect of travel. But then for me, one of my number 1 reasons is for business. Regardless of your reason for travel, it's really all about the journey. No matter what it is that you're doing, you want to make sure you're experiencing that culture that you go to visit. And so as a part of the journey, we've realized that businesses can also travel and experience the world. And so I don't know about you, but how would you like to have a business that you love to do, you enjoy doing on a regular basis, but it allowed you to see the world? Well, there's a lot of companies out there that follow this concept of enjoying the journey along the way. I'd like to introduce you to the concept of business disruption. Business disruption is where a significant change in how the norm of a product or service is being sold and how money is made on that product and service. Now, you have heard, I'm sure, in the evolution of business in the world and the evolution of the way money ebbs and flows, we've gone through a series of different economies. We started out in the Industrial Revolution, we worked our way through the Mechanical Revolution, and we ended up going through the technology era and the boom of the internet. And now we have transitioned into what we call the U economy. The U economy is driven by everyday individuals making money by activities that they do on a regular basis, a normal routine and normal activity. And by doing so, they've disrupted larger, more established industries. Let's talk about a few of these. I don't know about you, but myself personally, I've bought and sold stuff, I've bought stuff on Amazon. It is a service-oriented company that allows us to buy goods and services without having to go to a brick and mortar retail store. In fact, I've heard recently that they are rivaling Walmart, the largest brick and mortar retailer in the world. Amazon is now rivaling them in terms of sales. Uber. Well, I don't know about you, but I've taken at least 5 or 6 Ubers just in the last month. Uber has completely upended the taxi industry by disrupting, if you will, through innovation, the concept of grabbing a car from point A to point B. And they've actually turned the average everyday individual into a transport service. Now, Uber has taken millions and millions of dollars out of the taxi industry and doesn't own a single car. Another one, eBay. Now, I've bought and sold products and services on eBay, and they have basically taken the whole concept of the average everyday garage sale, and they've moved it to an online venue. And that allows us to sell what we consider stuff that we no longer want or that is potentially even worthless to us, and allowed us to find a market not just in our local area but around the world of people that want those particular items and they're willing to pay for them. And finally, Netflix or Hulu. I know in the US, Hulu is a massive player. Here internationally, Netflix is a much bigger player. But the fact is both of these companies have disrupted the cable industry and they don't own any infrastructure like would be a big cable company. All of these are examples of dominant players in the U economy, and one that's not even mentioned here is probably the biggest one of all of them as far as a disruptor is Airbnb, which has taken millions of dollars out of the travel industry and out of the hotel industry and don't own a single property. So it's this type of innovation that has allowed the U economy to thrive and prosper. We participate in the U economy. In fact, 1 in 6 households, as a part of relationship marketing, they participate in one way, shape, or form here in Australia. In fact, we got a statistic that we felt was fairly interesting, that 10 sales every single minute that happen in Australia happen via relationship marketing. To me, that just shows the upswing and the power of innovation and disruption to traditional ways that money ebbs and flows. Travel is truly a world of opportunity. First of all, it's a global industry of $8 trillion USD. 62 million hotel rooms get booked every single month, and there's been a 246% growth in the last 10 years over tourist arrivals. So you'd ask, how is it that we can participate in this field or in this industry and make any kind of an impact? Well, 2 companies currently dominate the travel booking industry globally, online. That is Expedia and Priceline. And maybe you think, you know what, I'd prefer a different site. I like Agoda, or I like Booking.com, or CarRental.com, or Hotwire, or Kayak, or whatever one you prefer, whatever one you have a brand affiliation with. What you may not realize is that almost every single one of those are owned by one of these 2 companies. So all these other sites that we go to and we participate in and we feel have a better brand loyalty to us and we prefer to shop on those, odds are you're just shopping from a company that is owned by one of those major 2 retailers anyway. So again, what is it that we can do? Well, all of those particular companies are subject to what is called rate parity. That means by rate parity, it's effectively price fixing. So if you go on to Expedia or Orbitz or Priceline or Travelocity, and you were to look up a particular hotel, odds are that those prices would vary very little, if at all, from one site to the next. So the way we offer value in this $8 trillion global industry is by having an exclusive members-only wholesale travel booking engine. This booking engine allows us to compete in this market because, like those other industry disruptors, we do not have or need the infrastructure that these other companies have amassed. So let's talk about some of the benefits of our wholesale travel product that we offer called Travel Light. Number one, you can save up to 50% off of those other retail sites. We offer 110% low price guarantee when you book through us. We allow you to earn reward credits so that every product that you purchase or book through our travel site earns you what are called reward credits that can be spent just like cash on various sites and on future travel. We have a personal concierge that will allow you to, or you can use in order to walk you through more difficult bookings. We have a refer and earn program, which allows you to refer our program to other people, and when they book and save money, you end up making a commission on their savings, so everybody wins. Part of who we are and core to our mission, we have a program called Light the World, which is benefited every single time that you either become an energy customer or a travel customer with Veridian. Your actions will in turn benefit an underprivileged community somewhere in the world. See our VeridianCares.org site for more details on that. And we also are very proud of this. Every single booking that happens through our Travel Light portal is done so at zero impact to the environment. So welcome to Travel Light, where we truly believe you can see the world and also change the world. Now, the reason that this is so important to us is because business is changing, and this really is a snapshot of today's office. Business is mobile. In fact, I can work from anywhere at any time as long as I have access to a mobile phone or internet. I can be just as productive as if I was sitting at my desk. So let's talk about how you would get started. Number one, you have a couple of options. You can become a Veridian associate and refer and earn for a one-time fee of $329 Inc. GST, plus a $24.99 a month for your personal website. The $24.99 a month is optional. You could choose to be a Travel Light member, and by becoming a Travel Light member for $99 plus GST and a $43.99 a month monthly membership fee, you can in fact save on your own travel to a significant tune of up to 50% off of those other retail sites. Or you could become one of our customers, and you could become either what we call a Karma customer or an energy customer. It's free to become either of those. And then of course, Karma, you can go book your travel, and energy, you would consume your energy from that point forward. However, to become a Travel Light member, we have what is called our For Free program, which means if you refer 4 other individuals who also become Travel Light members, you in turn would, your $43.99 fee would be waived. In other words, you would no longer have to pay to become a Travel Light member or your monthly membership fee. We call that our For Free program. Now let me talk to you about compensation. Compensation itself, it's very simple. We do 2 things very well. We enroll customers to use our products and services, and we teach others to do the same. Now there are 6 ways to earn in our current compensation plan, and we love them. I'd like to walk you through a few of them now. Our first way is personal and mentor pay. Personal and mentor pay works like this. Step number 1 is you get in and you get active. Well, you become a Veridian associate by paying your $329 one-time fee. Then you acquire 15 what we call PQV, personal qualified volume, and I'll share with you what that is. You acquire 15 PQV by either becoming a Travel Light member or signing up 3 energy customers, and 1 or 2 of those could be your own meters. 3, you are now active. Now that you're active, you're ready to build a team. So now let's talk about step number 2, you getting customers. You get customers. When you get customers, you earn what's called personal pay. Personal pay is very simple. For every Veridian product or service you sell, you get compensated. So personal pay pays you $30 per energy customer. So you sign up a friend, a neighbor, a colleague, a cousin, whatever, and they become a energy customer, and you would earn a one-time $30 payment. Step number 3 is you teach others to do the same. And by doing this, we call this mentor pay. Mentor pay is when you teach others to do what you just did, which is acquire customers and effectively sell Veridian's products or services. So mentor pay works like this. Every time one of your personally sponsored associates, here in this case, you sign up your buddy Jim. Jim then in turn signs up 3 energy customers. You would get $10 for each of those 3 customers as what is called a mentor bonus or mentor pay. If Jim also becomes a Travelite member, you would earn a $50 one-time commission for him purchasing a Travelite membership. Let me walk you through just a simple scenario. Here's you as an example of personal pay and mentor pay. Number 1, you sign up your own energy customer and 2 friends, you get $30 each for a total of $90. You sponsor Tom. Tom, your buddy, he goes out and gets 3 energy customers. You make $10 each as a mentor, as part of your mentor pay. Then you sign up John. John becomes a Travelite member and signs up 4 energy customers. You end up making $50 for his Travelite membership and $40, $10 each, for each of his energy customers. That's a grand total of $210 that you made literally, and in all reality, you could have made in your first 48 hours. So there's very, very decent money to be made in Veridian, and it's endless as far as what you can do. The second part I want to talk to you through or walk you through is called Trio or Mentor Pay. Trio Pay or Mentor Pay works like this. Trio Pay works like this. Get in, get active with 15 PQV. We learned that. That's either by becoming a Travelite member or by signing up 3 energy customers. So that's called getting active. Step 2, sign up 1 personally sponsored associate on your left and 1 personally sponsored associate on your right. By doing this, if you help them each get active within 28 days of you joining the business, then you will earn what is called a trio bonus. And a trio bonus happens 1 time for each individual associate, and it has a 28-day clock. So you get in, sign 1 left, 1 right, help them each get active. Then you in turn would earn a $100 one-time trio bonus. However, you can create trios by helping others. So let me walk you through this. Trio pay works like this. Here's just an example of mentor and trio pay. You sign up Tom. Tom becomes a Travelite member. You sign up John. John becomes a Travelite member. You earn $50 for each of those as a one-time commission. Because you did this, got active all within 28 days, you earned a $100 trio bonus. Therefore, you have earned a grand total of $200. Very simple and very duplicable. Now, you do not have to stop there. You can maximize your pay by having each, not only yourself, but also each of your associates, Tom and John, who, in addition to your Travelite memberships, each got 3 energy customers. You would earn $30 each for your own and $10 each for each of theirs. In other words, you could earn up to $350 or even more because there's no limit to what you can earn, because there's no limit to the number of energy customers that you could personally enroll. Now you want to help Tom and John do the same thing. So when you personally sponsor an associate and help them get active, when they create a trio, so here you sign Bill, and Bill signs up his 2 buddies who are each active within 28 days of Bill's join date, you would in turn earn a $50 trio mentor bonus. Bill earned $100 as his trio bonus, but you got what's called a trio mentor bonus by helping Bill get in and create a trio. Now there's no limit to the number of trio mentor bonuses you can earn because there's no limit to the number of personally sponsored associates that you can help create a trio. Do that over and over and over, and guess what? You earn $50 every time that happens. There's nothing like an extra $200 just for helping your buddies make some cash. Third is team pay. Team pay works like this. Team pay, you get in and you start to build a team. You sign 1 left, 1 right, help them sign 1 left, 1 right. Over time, your team will grow and your business will increase and create what is called commissionable volume. Commissionable volume, it works like this. Your power line is the side of your business that creates more commissionable volume in a given week. Your pay line is the side that creates the least amount of CV in a given week. So in this particular example, your business starts to grow, and your left side does 300 points in commissionable volume, and your right side does 350 points in commissionable volume for the week. In this particular instance, your pay line is your left side because it's the side with the least amount of CV for that given week. Your commissionable volume happens every time a product or service is sold in Veridian. And remember, we also pay you commissionable volume for what is called a trio, which a trio happens when somebody sponsors somebody left and right, and each get active. Remember, the getting active part is the actual sale of Veridian products and services. So in all instances, commissionable volume is generated when products and services are sold. So here's another example. On this particular, this is how you would earn team pay. You take that week, 300 CV on your pay line for that week, multiply that times 15%, and that would earn you a total of $45 in team pay for this week alone. Remember, that's additive to everything else. Your trio pay, your trio mentor pay, your personal pay. This is just an incremental additional commission that you would earn in this particular week. So as your weeks go on and your business starts to grow, the next week you might do 1,400 commissionable volume on one side and 1,100 on the other. In this particular week, your pay line is your right side, and those will switch back and forth from week to week. So what would you earn in team pay this week? Well, you take your pay line, which is 1,100, times 15%, and you would earn in this particular week a $165 commission for your team pay. And as your business starts to grow or continues to grow, this particular week you might earn 2,800 CV on one side and 4,200 on the other side. In this case, your pay line is on your left side. Remember, it's the least of the two CV. Your weekly pay for this particular week is calculated no different, 2,800 CV times 15%, which means you would have earned $420 in team pay for this week. Next, check matches. Check matches work like this. You get a leadership check match based on your rank, and then based on the volume of team pay that each of your personally sponsored associates earns in a given week. So here's you sponsor John. John goes out and gets busy. He builds a team, and on one side he does 2,000 Powerline CV, and on the other side he does 1,400 Powerline or Payline CV in a given week. He earns 1,400, his pay line, times 15%, or $210 in team pay this particular week. Now, when John earns team pay and you personally sponsored John, you get a check match based on your rank. So at the rank of senior associate, you would earn 10%. That 10% as senior associate would be a direct 10% of John, your personally sponsored associate, his team pay for the week. So your check match would be $21. And as your rank increases, so does your percentage of check match. So you can see as a director, you make 19%. So if you were a director and John did that same exact volume in a given week when you were a director, that means you would have nearly doubled your your check match on his team pay. Even though his team pay didn't change, your percentage of that team pay or your check match on that team pay would have increased. In fact, it goes up based on your rank. You can see as a director you would have made $40, and these are all rounded off, of course, to the nearest dollar. Senior director, you would have made $46. You jump up to partner, you would have made $57, and as an ambassador, you would have made $67. You can see that the difference based on your rank from $21 where it starts to $71 on the identical volume that John created in a given week is truly significant. But it doesn't just stop at John. You actually earn a check match on every single personally sponsored associate who earns team pay each and every week. So if you have 10 associates doing the same volume as John did, your team pay for the week would, at a director, would have been $400, and that's weekly. So times that times 4, you're now looking at about $1,200 just by having 12 personally sponsored associates like John out there building a business. And the last thing I want to talk to you about in terms of commission is called V-Life bonuses. This is called our Veridian career path. In Veridian, we have 15 ranks, and those are broken down into what are called 5 rank bands: associate, consultant, director, partner, and ambassador. Each band has 3 ranks, and as you advance in the career path, you earn what are called V-Life bonuses. V-Life bonuses start at the rank of director and equal $500. As you advance in each rank through the ranks, you get paid incrementally a larger V-Life bonus. Now you can use these V-Life bonus payments for whatever you want. Paying off debt, paying off your home, paying off your cars, paying back family, taking your wife and kids on a vacation. Whatever you feel is important to you, you can use these V-Life bonuses in whatever way, shape, and form you deem necessary. Add those up and you can earn up to $388,500 as you advance in rank. Now, part of core to our mission is the ability to dream. We love the fact that if it took you 4 years to hit Diamond Partner, you could earn $388,000 in V-Life bonuses over that 4-year period. And that allows us to dream. But if we're not doing well while we're on the path to dreaming big, then we're missing something. And so core to our mission is doing well financially while doing good for not only the environment, but our fellow human family. So as a company, we have done a series of activities that they don't generate revenue for us, they cost us revenue, but we do them because it's core to our vision and mission as a company. So far to date, we've offset 3.9 billion kilos of carbon that have avoided being put into the environment as a result of our actions. We've done 293 global and local sustainability events. These are beach cleanups, tree plantings, community gardens, recycling projects, clothing drives, all sorts of these activities we do because we feel like it's important to us to be a contributor to society and not just a drain on it. Our largest event of the year is our global 7 continents in 7 years trip, which we have gone to now 6 continents. We have 1 more to go, where we do a very serious and major sustainability event this last year. And this picture here is represented by the trip we took to Albania, where we put in 33 streetlights in an underprivileged community and really did allow these people to experience a change in their day-to-day life by being able to safely walk around their own community. And then finally, all of this is documented in what we call our sustainability report, which is a document that has utter transparency on what and how we do what we do. So my friends, you're left with a question. Are you an A or a B? If you decide that you're an A, that means that you're someone who, what I said resonated with your business mind, and you feel like you can build a business with a product and service that you feel comfortable with, that you can feel impassioned for, that does good for the environment and your global and local human family, and that's something you can get on board with. You'd be an A, so you'd become an associate, a Travelite member, and you'd go to work building a team. If what I said resonates with your environmental side and you want to consume our products and services, either in 50% offset carbon product for your energy solutions, or you so choose to travel as a Travelite member and share that message with your friends and family, then ultimately you would become a customer. And you would do good for the environment as well as the associate who invited you to look at this program and our products and services. Either way, we would strongly encourage you to reach out to the individual who invited you to watch this presentation and do so immediately. Reach out to them and tell them thank you for thinking of you, and then ask them what are the next steps forward, either to become a customer or to become a Veridian associate, and put yourself on the path to financial security and financial freedom as you work together with us and your UP team to build a business to your ultimate success. My friends, welcome to Veridian.